Alright guys, here for some Kingdom Cup practice, first video ever, so thanks for watching. I'm going to open with Lucario versus Lairon, so very good matchup for me. He's going to switch immediately, and of course I'm going to get out of there once he switches into Charizard. So the priority's on me, but of course Blast Burn is going to do a lot of damage, so switching to Melmetal probably wasn't the best option there. Okay, I can get another one off. Alright, cool. I can burn both shields or take him out. I'm going to burn both shields. So I'm going to save my last shield and let this Melmetal go down. Put in my own Charizard to help finish off his. He's got the energy advantage though, so he's going to get a Dragon Claw off, take off about half my health. But I'm going to finish him off and be able to have a nice little lead going into his last Pokemon once I take care of this Lairon, which I'm going to shield for because I feel like Blast Burn will take it out. And Blast Burn does take it out, so he's going to send in a Lucario, and I'm going to do as much damage to that as I can. That thing's a beast in this league. I'm going to put out my Lucario, and just to finish it off, I lose a decent amount of health there. So take the first game there. Going to go into the second one here. Switch some things up. Put an Altaria up front. Altaria is another really good Pokemon. Any meta it's going to be in is just going to be powerful because of that Dragon Breath and its tankiness. It's got a lot of bulk. So starting off with Altaria, he also starts with Altaria. It's got the same idea as me. So whoever wins this speed tie here is going to be looking good. That's me. So see what he does here. He doesn't shield it. So I'm gonna take the opportunity to shield and go into the second Pokemon with a fairly strong Altaria here. Be able to get to another Sky Attack, getting ready to switch, but he puts in Charizard, so I'm okay with that. So I'll keep this in, get a Sky Attack off, force one of those shields before my Altaria goes down. So I think it was good using the shield there to get some health out. I got the switch bug there, but again, energy gain on him is ahead, so he's got that Dragon Claw first. I'll put out mine. He's going to block that and be able to take out my Charizard here. Oh, I don't know how I got Dragon Claw first. I feel like he should have, but I get that anyways, and Lucario comes in, and again, it's just doing as much damage as I can before my Lucario comes in to finish off the rest of that. I'll have to take a shield there because, one Power Punch is probably enough to take care of one Lucario. So those guys go down to about 7 counters each. So you got to watch out Lucario versus Lucario. So we're going to go into the last match here against this one opponent. Let's switch some more things up and put a Bastiodon instead of Altaria. So the open here, not too good for me. He went up with Altaria, but Lucario can do well against Altaria if you're willing to burn both shields. Now, the Altaria will probably burn a shield to keep itself alive, but you can take care of an Altaria with the Lucario, so that's something to keep in mind if you're willing to take those shields out. So I'm going to use my shield here to take care of his Altaria because, if I switch into Bastiodon, then his Lucario comes in and just slaughters me. So I think that was my mindset here, putting back in the Lucario is I can't afford the Bastiodon in, but he shielded that and was able to get off another Sky Attack here. So that plan really backfired because Bastiodon is my only Pokemon left, and here comes its demise. Lucario is going to take care of that before I can even get to one charged move. That's how strong Lucario counters Bastiodon. So keep that in mind. You want to always be aware of switching into Bastiodon. So you got another opponent here. We're going to play about 5 games. So Melmetal versus Melmetal. It is a good matchup if you have Thunderbolt. I don't. So I need to switch out. He didn't use the Thunderbolt there, so he might not have it. He's switching into Altaria, which I'm kind of stuck here, and so this is where I'm just going to pound away with this Power Punch. And where Shadow Ball would be very useful. I made the mistake of evolving first, so I'm going to be waiting a little bit before adding that second move. Don't forget, add a second move as a Riolu, and you'll save a bunch of candy and dust. So keep that in mind. So right there, you see an example of how Lucario can take care of Altaria if they're, not going to be shielding here. So he was not ready for Power Punch to take care of Celio. And, once that Power Punch gets powered up, it's going to take care of a lot of things, especially those that are weak to it. So gonna switch it up again. Put Charizard up front, but I'm going to keep that Lucario because he's just not ready for that. So second battle here. We've got Altaria going into Melmetal. Dragon Breath does a decent amount, but, this Rock Slide hurts. You don't shield that, and it takes off half your health. So it's not the best matchup here for Altaria, but I decided to stick with it. He's blocking. I'm going to lose my Altaria to this second Rock Slide, and now I can put in Lucario. I didn't want to switch to Lucario because then he could hard counter it with a Charizard or something, so I'm going to keep it in and just start pounding away. And again, he's got that Altaria, but I'm going to switch to Charizard to try and take care of that Altaria. I don't want it to do as much damage to Lucario as possible. I want to keep Lucario in back for whatever he's got in back. So Charizard's going to shield to take care of this Altaria. And we'll see what he's got waiting in the back once he takes out my Charizard and once I take out his Altaria. So going to get another Power-Up Punch ready, and Celio not happy. So yeah, that goes down really fast with those Power-Up Punches. He can't even get to one Body Slam in that time, and Body Slam charges up fast. So Lucario is definitely something to have a counter for. Bastiodon is as well, but Bastiodon's covered by Lucario, but you can cover both of them with Flygon really well because of the ground quick move and Earthquake. Dragon Claw charges up super fast too, so it covers things like, you know, Altaria semi-decently if it doesn't have a shield. The Altaria will rip through a Flygon elsewise, so you have to be careful. So Dragonair versus Bastiodon, kind of interesting. He can spam away with that Dragon Breath, and so he's deciding he's going to switch that out. And you know, Melmetal doesn't do a lot of damage to Bastiodon unless it's got that what are we looking for? Flash Cannon can deal a decent amount. Thunderbolt, yeah, possibly too, which he does have the Thunderbolt, so I got to keep that in mind. I'm going to send out Infernape to try and surprise him. This guy's got Fire Spin as his quick move, so not the best here against Dragonair, and you can see how Dragonair's Dragon Breath just ripped through it. So, you know, Infernape's not the best unless it's going up against something that's super effective against. So we'll just put in our Lucario and have him finish off the match here. Oh goodness, against the Charizard, I don't think I'm going to win this. I need to get to that next Power-Up Punch. I've got the shield, but can I get to the next Power-Up Punch? Oh my goodness, one more Fire Spin and I'm dead, but I just barely take that one. Yeah, I don't think he was too happy about that one. But, you know, some games get that close. You just got to keep practicing. So definitely getting rid of Infernape here because he did not perform too well. What am I going to replace him with? I'm going with a completely different lineup here. Kind of throwing him off guard here. But, you know, for my team of 6, Lucario and Bastiodon, Charizard, those seems like very likely brings. Flygon, Altaria as well, but you know, I'm definitely not set. But Open there was terrible. Flygon against Celio is not good, so we're going to switch Melmetal in, see if we can take care of that. I was mulling this over. I feel like Thunderbolt's going to be better than Flash Cannon in this meta. I believe Flash Cannon, Rock Slide cover a really wide range of types, but in this meta, Flash Cannon's really going to take care of Ice, which Rock already does. So if we can get that Thunderbolt in there, we can maybe deal some damage to the Flying Dragons, the Charizards. They don't like Rock Slide anyway, so we'll use that on Charizard. But the Thunderbolt there will help me win that mirror match. So that's big there. That Thunderbolt allowed him to win the mirror match. So Thunderbolt, Rock Slide, Flygon doesn't really care about either of those, so I'm not going to shield there. I'm going to save my shield and just spam off these Dragon Claws. But in comes the Celio to ruin my day. I'm going to shield because I can charge up the Dragon Claw that fast. He's got another shield, but what he didn't realize is I can charge up Dragon Claw that fast. So that's why Flygon is really good. You definitely want to have the 2 moves on it. Earthquake will take care of Bastiodon, but the Dragon Claw is just so powerful and so spammy against everything else. So almost got to another Dragon Claw there. You didn't see how good that is. And not a very good final matchup here. Blast Burn would have definitely finished me, but he's got the 2 Dragon Claws, or actually a Blast Burn and back to take care of me there. So good win for him. Piloswine, I don't think is going to be the best here. It's weak to fire. It doesn't really like the rock, which you're going to see from the steel. It doesn't like steel. Ice does neutral into it. Overall, I don't think Piloswine is going to be a very good option. So Frostlass for Charizard, again, not a very good open for me. So into Melmetal we go. Again, not the best switch, Charizard into Melmetal, unless you're planning on burning those shields. If I can get to double Rock Slide before he gets to his Blast Burn, then I'm looking okay. But it looks like he got to his Blast Burn, so I got a shield there to try and get off this Rock Slide. He's likely going to shield again because Rock Slide annihilates a Charizard. But we'll see. Altaria is probably the better option to switch in for Charizard right away. You know, the Dragon Claws do about a third of the health, but that Dragon Breath just eats away, and you can just tap, 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 gain the energy, and then get a Sky Attack ready for whatever comes in next. Celio, pretty strong here. I'm assuming that's a Body Slam because he didn't have time to get to a Roar Beam, but it doesn't matter. I'm down anyway, so can this Frostlass do what it needs to? Body Slam is going to be super resistant because of the Ghost typing, and the Shadow Ball is going to take care of Celio. What do we got him back? Oh no, not good for him. Altaria's Avalanche will take care of, Frostlass's Avalanche will take care of Altaria, and that is definitely that game. So thanks a bunch for watching, guys.